We've got 22 minutes before 7 o'clock. Good morning. Thank you for staying tuned. We get straight to the papers. We've got the Punch. We've got the Guardian. We've got the Vanguard as well. We start with the Punch. My name is Enoch Bevere. Lagos hashtag NSAS report. FG lists loopholes. UN, US, others demand sanctions. And this is across the papers this morning. How we recovered looted billions from UK, others by FG. Probe motive behind siege. Another delays residents. Wike tells IG. Disqualification suits. Solodolen's fate on November 30. Minister backs ASU on earned allowances sharing formula. That's all we'll take from the Punch this morning. From the Guardian, fighting unemployment, key to ending insecurity, Okowa. UNICEF, NACA decry high rates of HIV, TB infections among Nigerian children. OT urges Ikpeazu to address collapsed institutions in Abia and pay workers. 5 die, others injured in Lagos gas explosion. Adegboruwa threatens to release full Lagos NSAS reports if government fails to fulfill promises. Panel says Nigerian troops massacred hashtag NSAS protesters at Lekki toll gate. I mean, that headline has been, going round since yesterday. In the Vanguard, we have Nolgay demanding release of 12 kidnapped members, including 9 nursing mothers. That's in Kaduna State. It happened on the 8th of November. One of the headlines from the Vanguard. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009. The numbers to call, we've got just 30 seconds each. Umahi denounces campaign posters. People should stop denouncing. Just let them keep coming. Obiano's humility has put me under pressure, Soludo. Anambra poll, Andy Uba rejects result as Soludo gets certificate of return. That was on Monday. Okay, when INEC presented certificate of return to Charles Soludo. Nigeria, kidnapping banditry beyond government's capacity. That's what Professor Falola is saying. Straight to you now. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yes, Timothy gave a reason why he said in his ministry. It is Timothy who is trying to exonerate himself from his failure, now indicting Felix Over, saying that it is those that don't pay refuge are the cause of the problem that they're experiencing in respect to the potholes. For me, since it's not Timothy Sirim, now it is Felix Over, let the head rule. Governor use one person to give us an instance to the failure of his government. Thank you.
The key question you want to ask is, are they being funded at all? We're Nigerian folk. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Yeah.
If they are not being funded, my name is AJ. Timothy should be able to tell us now. He's talking about
observe table manners.
And there are construction that block other roads. That road, nobody can pass that fast road again. So what is he telling me? The construction is going on somewhere and nobody can pass that road. What's the difference? But I'm so shocked that the police realize that OSPAC, ordinary OSPAC, has detention center is subscribed and they are not ordering. I think I will call on the police to order for the scrapping of OSPAC. They are not helping anymore.
We're Nigerian folk.
Good morning, Enoch Bevere. My name is George Oshos. I'm calling from our community. I want to also say the Lagos panel of inquiry over brutality and NSAS protesters. And the UK and the UN have said it all, that there should be a sanction to the brutal murder of Nigerian youth who are protesting on their rights. And it is a wake-up call for all the panels of inquiry set up by different states for them to do the needful, also follow the guidelines of the Lagos State panel of judiciary inquiry, because they were not biased. And they should not bias in River State. They should give a concrete report to the citizens so that we know that this brutality by Nigerian police and the military.
We're Nigerian folk. Good morning.
Yeah, and good morning. Lugaman calling from HA. Yeah, Governor Wike led investigation to IGP over invasion of Justice Mary Odili. Yes and no. If the energy the governor is channeling towards this Odili's invasion, governor is using it on Rivers people, for me, I will applaud it. But last time I checked, it's only for the big men that the governor is always intervening. They look at the poor people are suffering. Pensioners are not being paid. Go to various schools in the state. There is no teacher, no employment whatsoever. Hunger is everywhere in the state. And the governor is busy investigating or asking to investigate on what happened to Mrs. Odili. Who Odili on his own can investigate his matter, can fight for his matter.
Forum says OSPAC was created for sanity over bad dealings going on in the villages. It was created, but the reverse stands to be the case. Over flogging of individuals entering into matters they are not saddled to handle. Very unfortunate. The other time one said that because they were from that area, it was okay to get into the school's matter, student unionism. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Hello. My name is Friday Lamasa. Now that you have been proving that innocent Nigerians are murdered and initiated and killed at Mexico Gate, what will not be the result of the case? Our major minister said nothing will that in die. But thanks to our improvement, innocent Nigerians were murdered. What will now be the case of persons who deny the killing? They must be prosecuted. Even though this admission is ended, we'll come back to reviewing them. We can't put our head and let the judgment go like this. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. Good morning.
Yeah, no, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Mr. Isaiah. I'm calling you from Victoria Island in Lagos State. Yes. Yes, I want to look at the governor of Rivers State leading a delegation of groups to meet with the IGP respect to the invasion of Odili. You see, it gives me concern because the concern that the governor of Rivers State is muscling into this very issue, I think it gives me a very big concern because I would have expected that the same strength should be channeled, like the issue of the courts that sometimes ago Rivers State accepted some kind of peace accord to make sure that they come out from, and the governor has agreed that he will inclusively look at their matters and make sure that as they drop their arms, they will be carried along. But up to now, over many years, you can see that these people have been abandoned, and several people, the Joe Black, say white, came out and told Rivers people that no attention was given to her, even when it is promised by the Rivers State government to give her such an attention. I think if all this strength and mind that the government is channeling into this very woman, a rich woman who the governor, the wife, the husband was a former governor. I think they are not poor, but the way he's going about is like his service in Rivers State is only channeled to the rich.
Eugene Kiri writing on WhatsApp says, Governor visits IGP. Whoever carried out the invasion of the home of Justice Mary Odili has a crossbone in their throat, one they can neither vomit nor swallow. They picked on the wrong person to harass. Kudos to Governor Wike, our road Wike. Government and law enforcement agencies should please intervene in the issues of missing children, as both missing and killing of children for ritual is rampant. Womet sent that in. Demolition of all OSPAC detention camps. Understand what it is. I don't know how people listen and they don't understand, or they refuse to listen. It is detention camps. OSPAC is not supposed to have any detention camp. You get someone who's said to have committed a crime, you take them to the police. That's how it's supposed to work. So writing what you've written, Eze, does not stand. It is their detention. They detain people. They collect money for release of the people who are being detained. They charge. I mean, come on. unfortunate, APC and PDP have separated our judges among themselves along party lines. Where it's obvious now we have PDP judge and APC judge in the judiciary system. Due to that, the judiciary can't speak for itself again. Itari Dukwe sent that in. I think the order by police to demolish the camp of Ospark detention is a welcome one, because they now do the work of police instead of working with the police. Police ordered the demolition of all Ospark detention camps. Chibu Johnson says the welcome development. They have no power to detain anyone. They should be under the supervision of the police in their various jurisdictions. Franco says we await FG's action on NSAS report. US, I think the US government should give FG a time frame, because justice delayed is justice denied. Amechi Luna John, I hope this NSAS report will serve as a wake-up call on the slumbering of UN, Amnesty International, AU, ECOWAS, to henceforth live to expectations, for that's why they were established, and stop the dirty politics of favoritism of high-profile personnel that have always been the order of the day in their character. Why is Governor Wike always good in eye service in order to achieve an end? Is the siege on Justice Mary Odili's house, does it require more attention than payment of gratuity, employment of Rivers youth, promotion of civil servants, payment of students' bursary plus scholarships? Why is it that this governor isn't even commenting on these complaints? Instead, he's busy fighting for those that will help him in court come 2023. Please tell Wike that the ways of God is different from the ways of man, because God must hear the cries of Rivers people. Jokil Iweka sent that in. River State Police Command has been doing well in the fight against criminality. I commend their proactiveness. I plead they continue with this tempo to make our state crime-free. Justice Ori sent that in. River State CP orders the immediate demolition of every Ospark detention center in the state. I want the government to further reorientate and train members of Ospark to enable them know the modus operandi of their jobs. This one says Ospark detention camp to be demolished. Please, I want to call on Nigeria Police, River State Police, to come to Rumekini by Civic Center, because the rate at which Ospark maltreats citizens is alarming. See why UN US demand sanctions on Lagos panel reports. Let Lai Mohammed resign, if at all he still has some conscience left in him. Buhari and his entire administration should be banned from traveling to Europe, US, and entire UN countries, because this is the worst these countries can do. Buhari and ABC have failed Nigeria, and Nigerians should not be swept out with their own very broom. The rate at which children are missing nowadays, especially this Ember month, is high. Parents should be vigilant and stop sending children on unnecessary errands, because money ritualists are everywhere. Sugar boy. Okay. Timothy Msirim, who is chairman of River State Road Maintenance Agency, should be informed that the job he's doing is nothing to write home about. A part of Port Harcourt Road, precisely at Omagua, close to AP filling station, is about to cut off. Is it when it is taking souls that will come? As teaching time saves 9. Sonny Didier sent that in. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, let's hear you. Morning, you're Nigerian phone.
Yes, Ofan the Odina is my name. They called by Alex Opi to the governor of Accra State to review the educational infrastructure that has been dilapidated. I think it's a welcome call. If you go to Adia State, you will not see any public primary school or secondary school that is functioning very well. All of them are dilapidated. And the people there are not saying anything about it. The only thing they know is to criticize Buhari and be looking for their lost Biafra. I think the government in Adia State is not doing well. Let them go and rebuild all the schools in Adia State. I went to the primary school that I finished my primary school. There is no building there again. What is happening in Adia State? I am highly surprised. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. Final call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Nigeria issue. This is Dakuku from Apokiti.
All right.
Good morning. So, for Lagos, Lekki, this is for NSAS for Lagos State. The panel is set by the state government. They don't want to release it. See, they know that the thing is affecting it will affect them. That is why they don't want to release the video or other to release the results to Nigeria to hear what happens.
It is affect them definitely. So let me come to River State. State government, the governor carried the sum of this into the Abuja to Haiti for them to touch all those, to release those who invest in Mr. Dele's house. It's unfortunately, some certain things have happened in River State. They have not put eye on this to find out. One judge was being killed. One lawyer was being killed. Who from Delta State at Alo, nothing the governor have done. Till now, has been keep it under the carpet till today. But he is fighting for another thing. Nigeria is looking what he's going to do. Because his plan in 2023, it will not work. Because if he take over 2023, people will not survive in this country. We know him. Who are citizens of this state?
All right. Let's go to Facebook at this time. You know, you see how Wike is much interested in over the invasion of Justice Mary Odile's house, but we've been crying and shouting about the bad state of primary and secondary schools in River State and in Eche. No response from the governor till date. Oyegam Chiwendu sent that in. Lorenzo the Light, Governor Wike is taking the invasion of Justice Mary Odile serious, but we have issues that involve police and loss of lives here in the state. He didn't utter a word. He's crying out because of what he benefits from her. Police banning Ospark detention center is a very good one. The group is now doing anyhow. The lady that basted her maid with hot water should be apprehended and justice served. That's on Facebook. Gospel is calling for the immediate prosecution of all those indicted for the killing of the NSAS protesters at the Lekki toll gate. Governor Wike should continue the fight on the invasion of Justice Mary Odile's residence, so that kind of thing shouldn't happen again. Ofuegu Anthony sent that in like 1,000 times. And Timabo Sagbe, Governor Wike and Mary Odile's house saga, something is fishy the way he's going about the whole thing. Chima was killed here in Port Harcourt by police. Wike didn't visit the CP to know the cause of his death. And that's a wrap on our headlines this morning. But we have Today in Security, brought to you by Max Security. We'll share that in a bit. My name is Anoa Gweviri. Good morning.
You are